Is there anything that you do now currently to protect your own personal data?
I'll check through my settings for Instagram regularly, like the privacy settings, just to see where my account is logged in on. Because there are times where I open it and then I see that it's Australia, then I'm like, who?
Hi, my name is Kame. I am a Deputy Director at the Personal Data Protection Commission, or PDPC for short. My job involves developing policies on data protection and innovation so that we can ensure that the personal data of citizens and residents in Singapore like you and I are protected and handled properly by organizations.
Do you know what the Personal Data Protection Act is?
I'm not aware about the Singapore, but I'm aware about the GDPR policies.
It's an act to protect my personal data, similar to the GDPR in Europe.
The PDPA actually is a baseline standard for data protection for all sectors in Singapore, and it governs the collection, use and disclosure of personal data by all organizations. It is similar to the GDPR that quite a few people have mentioned, with some slight differences.
What kind of personal data would you be willing to exchange for a $20 gift voucher? So would you be willing to give your full name?
Yeah, full name is okay. If you are smart enough, you can give your different name. You are not going to give actual name.
How about your email?
Yes.
How about your phone number?
My phone number, I don't want to get spam calls.
No, depends. Thanks on how good a voucher is.
Lastly, your address?
No, I would not to show my addresses. Because I don't want someone to show up in my house.
It was interesting to see that gradation of you're most happy to share your name and your emails, and then definitely not your phone number and of course not your address, right? You can share your personal data for $20 or freebie, 10% discount. It's really up to you. But I think the important thing is to know that you have consented to it, and if you tick off those boxes to say that you agree to have marketing messages, but you should also know that you can actually withdraw consent and they should allow you to unsubscribe as well. I don't judge, even if you want to give away your personal data for $10.
Is there anything that you do now currently to protect your own personal data?
I use incognito mode when browsing.
Instead of just click on Facebook as a login method, I should have put my email address and then put my separate password for that. Sometimes it's a very simple phone app and we don't want to go through all that hassle, so we just click on Facebook, so convenient.
I try to create different email IDs. Some email IDs are for sensitive work.
All very good A1 top responses, and you guys really should follow the advice.
Are you someone that tries to use a different password for every account that you have?
I don't. I use the same.
Wow, I'm quite bad at it because, for example, I still have a document with all my passwords. So I think that's something I should change.
A good password would be one that has at least 12 characters and a mix of both alphabets of upper and lower cases, numbers and symbols. And you can also include a phrase, let's say, learn to ride a bike at 5. It's not linked to your personal data, like your birthday or things like that, and your name. It should be kept confidential.
So generally, the advice is just don't share your password.
I mean, why would you be sharing your password?
Has your personal data ever been leaked by an organization?
Yeah, they sent me a SMS that day saying that, oh, your Twitter is being logged in by someone in India. Then I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to change my password.
There are instances where companies have told me that they've been hacked. I was worried that my information and my credit card details is floating around the internet where potentially people could charge my credit card.
So what is a data breach? Well, a data breach will involve an unauthorized access or collection, use and disclosure of the personal data. A data breach can be as a result of malicious intent, let's say a cyber attack or hacking, or it could be really due to human error. So recently there were some changes and enhancements to the PDPA focused on 3 areas: better consumer experience, stronger stronger safeguards and also greater transparency. So in terms of better customer experience, when businesses want to use your personal data to provide better products, there are now clearer options and processes for them to notify you and to seek consent. In terms of stronger safeguards, businesses also have to put in place risk assessments and strengthen their internal processes. And finally, greater transparency. So now all organizations have to inform the PDPC and individuals when they encounter a data breach that may put you at a risk of significant harm. Stay alert, be careful of how you use your personal data, and of course if you receive a data breach notification, quickly take steps to rectify the situation and follow the instructions, which could include changing your password and things like that.
Have you ever been a victim of the data breach?
Yes, actually. I signed up to this video streaming platform, and one day I didn't log on for a couple of weeks, and when I did, I realized that my account was hacked and someone was watching it from Kalimantan.